I've heard so many Buddy Heaton stories. Yeah.
Is there any of them you can repeat?
Um, you know, the one that I heard about the most was they said, you talk about athlete, a big man that was an athlete. They said it was unbelievable. Said he'd ride bulls and pull his own bull rope, and said Lob will ride the hair off one of them. And they said those cables that used to go around the old rodeo arenas, they said he could just get up and just and tight walk them down there. They said at Calgary one year he stole the ambulance and rolled it right in front of the pumpkin shoots. I don't know if that's a true story or not, but
Yeah, he raised all kinds of heck up there at Calgary.
yeah, yeah.
One time he told me, and there was proof of it because he used to give these photos out to everybody. He went to prison and he was living in a halfway house, and then he moved. He literally moved in with us for some reason, and then he moved in with my grandparents. And he told me that his old trained buffalo, he jumped the fence during some big prestigious horse race at the Calgary Stampede and won the horse race, and they crowned him in the winner and everything on the buffalo. And he said the Canadian Mountie shot his buffalo and told him he's never allowed back in Canada because I think the Queen of England was actually there that day. And then on the same buffalo, he he wasn't invited to the President Kenny's inauguration. He told me, he said he was not invited, but he was there and he had his buffalo there, and he jumped his buffalo in the parade, the inauguration parade, and rode him right up to him. And he said the Secret Service almost got him right there on the spot, and kneeled his buffalo right in front of him. And Kennedy had him not shoot at him, and he gave away those photos everywhere he went too. And then one of his clown acts, he told me one time, he said he was at the Houston Astrodome at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, one of the biggest rodeos in the world. Packed house. He's up in the rafters and he's telling everyone he's going to jump. And pretty soon he's got everyone convinced he's going to jump, and he throws a dummy overboard, and I think it swings over the whole crowd, and an old woman had a heart attack, he told me. So that's just a few of the Buddy Heaton stories I know firsthand from Buddy Heaton.
Wow. I've heard a lot of that. And that picture's out there on the internet of him riding a buffalo in front of John Kennedy. I've seen it several times.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to be a rodeo clown so bad that he went and found his old clown barrel and gave to me, and I've since lost it, through the years, but I was a little old kid. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of interesting stories about Buddy Heaton that I probably shouldn't tell on the podcast.